So guys, we did in the previous lessons, we learned how to draw the parabola. So hulle gee vir jou die vergelyking en jy moet die parabool teken. En dit is ook nou so 'n paar ander vragies gedoen. Ons geleer oor definisieversameling en waardeversameling and about the turning points, etc. Okay. So today we are going to have to determine the equation of the parabolas. Ons gaan nou die vergelyking van die parabool moet bepaal. In ander woorde, hulle gaan vir ons die skets gee. They will give us the graph and from the points that they give us on the graph, we are going to have to determine the equation. Okay. So die belangrikste is ons moet weet hoe lyk die standaard vorm, the standard form of the equation. Dieselfde soos wat ons maar met die lyn ook gemaak het. You have your y, or sometimes it will be like if the graph has a specific name, so this grafiek f, then it will be fx equal to, but that actually just means the same as y. Maar as hulle vir jou spesifiek vra, gee die vergelyking van die grafiek van f. Then you have to say it's fx equals to ax squared plus q. Okay, as hulle net vir jou vra gee die vergelyking van die grafiek, because there's only one graph on the sketch, then you can just say y equals. But if they specifically ask, give the equation of graph f, then please do it like this. Then say fx equals to. But yeah, it's the same thing actually. Okay. And do we remember what the Q is again? It's the y-intercept, né? Daar waar dit die y as sny. So dis die y afsnit. Yes. Because it's a different one. Okay. So here is the first graph that they give us. Ek het nou 'n bietjie klein geteken nou eintlik. So basies, hulle gee vir die y en die x afsnit. Okay. Oh, dankie. Asai. Alright. So kyk gou mooi vir my. Wat gee hulle alles vir ons op die skets? Hulle gee vir ons die y afsnit, which is the first thing that we really want, and then they give us another point. So we're basically going to do the same thing that we did with the line. Okay? So eerste skryf jou equation neer. Skryf jou vergelyking neer. Dit is mos nou y is gelyk aan ax kwadraat plus q. That's the first step. Just to remind yourself how the equation will look like. Then, the first thing that we know now is what? Definitely that we know. Q. Mooi. Ons weet wat is die y afsnit. So dit gaan definitief wees y is gelyk aan ax kwadraat plus 3. Because it intercepts the y-axis at 3. Okay. Now the next thing that we are going to do to determine a, what do you guys think we're going to do? It was the same with the line. Yes, Kaya. But then we have x and a to solve, so that's going to be a problem.
We're going to move the plus 3 to the other side.
What other information do we also have on the sketch? Yes, die ander koördinaat, né, wat hulle vir ons gee. We are going to use that to our advantage again. So ons gaan dit in y en in x se plek instel om dan vir a te bepaal. Okay. So we have the 2 and the 7. Remember, the 7 is the y, the 2 is the x. Want dit is mos eintlik xa. Okay. So the y is going to be 7, so it's going to be 7 equals to a times 2 to the power of 2 plus 3. You can put that 2 in brackets if you want. Okay, so dit is eintlik 7 is gelyk aan a maal 4. Because 2 to the power of 2 is 4 plus 3. We are working out A. Because A is the only one that you don't know what the value of yet. What do you mean? The 2 and the 3. Where did it? No, the 7 is the value for Y. See, there's the Y. And remember, the coordinate is X and Y. So the 7 is in the place of the Y. Then the X is the 2. Because here you have the X value, the 2. So you put that there in X's place. Okay. So it's only 2 values that you substitute now because you actually have 3 things that you don't know the value of. You don't know the value of Y, A, and X. But now you substitute in a coordinate, which is a value for X and Y. Now all you need to find out is the A. So actually this equation now becomes a solve for A. Okay. So we take the plus 3, take it to the other side. So it's now 7 minus 3. And A times 4 is 4A. What's 7 minus 3? 4 equals to 4A. So because it multiplies with the A, the 4, we divide on the other side. So what's A going to be equal to? 1. And please just check this out. It's positive 1. Does that make sense? Because it's a smiley face. So dis klaar teken vir jou dat jy reg gewerk het. So nou kan ons nie net daar stop nie. Die belangrikste is, hulle het ons nou die hele vergelyking gesoek. So we have to write up the full equation. So now it's going to be y equals to, what's the value for A now that we worked out? 1. But we don't have to write, 1 times x squared because 1 times anything just stays the same. So you can leave that part out. So you can just say x squared plus 3. And that's your equation.